Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to receive messages for the sign of Pisces. Pisces is the last water sign, last of the zodiac sign. The element's water, and they are ruled by Neptune. Neptune, huh? Such a planet way out. It's way out there. I think that's why it allows the Pisces to be able to see what no one else can, or its ability to see things because they're so far out there. Neptune is second to the furthest planet. Is Pluto? Is not a well, anyway. But Neptune is way out there. It's further than Jupiter, Mars, all the other planets, Saturn. Okay, so what happens is when you're too close to the sun, they tend to move too fast. And sometimes when you think or do stuff at such a fast pace, you can trip and fall because you're moving too fast, or because you're moving too fast, you can forget the fine details of the smaller things that are in front of you because you're moving too fast. Okay? And again, if you move too slow, like Neptune, actually, Neptune is it's traveling pretty fast, but because it's so out there, it takes 200 something years to go around the whole Earth or whatever, the whole solar system. So anyway, you're okay, Pisces. It's just I love learning more about. I'm a Pisces myself, so but I just like to expand myself and learn more and just see things from a different perspective, being that we have that gift. All right, so let's go ahead and get your other deck. That's your tarot deck. This is your clarifier. I apologize. I do normally shuffle my cards before a reading, but I also like for you to see me shuffling the cards in front of you. It adds just a good energy so you guys know that the cards have been shuffled correctly. All right, let's see. Let's leave it there now. Messages for Pisces. Well, as I meditate towards, as I meditate with your energy here, I keep feeling this sense of peace, bliss. Let's see. But let's go ahead and see what the cards want to show us. Intuition. Material harvest. Well, there you go. Alrighty, Pisces, look at you. Time to, that's the Pisces card, intuition. The most intuitive Pisces, right? Alright, let's see. Uncover your treasure. Now we know where everything is leading to. Material harvest. Your clarifier is narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Okay? Choose wisely is in your future. Take action with passion. Alright, Pisces. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. There's, again, no negative cards here. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Well, Pisces, look at you. Beautiful card. This is your card. This card represents you, Pisces. When I think of Pisces, I think of we care. Pisces are a very sensitive sign. I believe they are the most sensitive sign out of all of them. They had to be. When it's the last sign, not only was Pisces was given all of the other traits from all the other signs, all the other 11, you actually got your own, your 12. And it's hard for people to understand what the Pisces represents and what's their strength, what's their weakness, because like I always tell everybody, I'm a Pisces, and if I don't know what's going on in my head, believe me, you won't either. And that's the whole thing is the Pisces has this flow within themselves without them knowing. And even though you say, okay, I'm going to read a Pisces. I'm going to see what that person. You're going to get a false message, because there's a reason why their thought process has to change all the time, because someone could come in and hack you. It's like a computer. It's like when you have a password or something, or when you are in let's say you go into online banking. Okay, every time you click a different page on your bank on the internet, it decodes every page so no one can come in. Every page you do, or it's decoding the message within, so no one could hack in. And that's how I see the Pisces. It's even when you think you know what they're thinking of, it's not. Okay, and it's not a bad thing. It's the way that we protect ourselves from everybody. We also absorb everyone's energy. And look, Pisces, there's nothing wrong with that. This is what's telling you is that yes, you are going to absorb what's going on in the world. You are going to be extremely sensitive, because being a sign that specifically states Pisces care, you guys care about things. Some people don't. A lot of the signs don't. I mean, if you have Aries, and their message is I am. Taurus is I have. Gemini is I think. Cancer is I feel. Leo is I will. Oops. And Virgo is I work. Libra is we unite. Scorpio is we desire. Sagittarius is we seek. And Capricorn is we control. Aquarius is we know. And last but not least is the only one that says Pisces, we care. So be careful with that, because it can be overwhelming. You can start to feel everyone's energy, including your family, your friends, but strangers. The energy of the world, you are so susceptible to all of that. But now that you know this about you, you can shift your energy depending on where you're at. You can shift into an Aquarius, you can shift into a Capricorn, you can shift into a Sagittarius, depending on what the situation is calling you to be in, okay? If it's a beautiful place of tranquility and you don't need to do anything, stay in that energy of Pisces, okay? But if the world is becoming harsh, or or they need you to be not so sensitive, shift from Pisces to some other sign. Don't worry, you'll always come back to the Pisces, right? Shift from another sign. If you need to change yourself into a sign that doesn't have too much emotion, when crap hits the fan, then shift yourself to that and don't become so sensitive. But if there's a situation where someone fell and got hurt and broke a leg, go in there, take care of them, nurture them, protect them, help them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important for you to be able to shift. You're the shape shifter, okay? Don't be afraid of that. Because again, if you are encountering a situation where they need you to be strong and aggressive and tear the walls and break through, shift over to Capricorn or a Leo, or or if you need to know how things work, or where do things come from, or all of this stuff, shift yourself into Sagittarius. They're good at seeking knowledge and information, So I'm trying to encourage and empower all my Pisces, because they get so stuck with all the other stuff and they forget to work on their own Pisces element. Okay? So intuition is very important. Based on the situation that's in front of you, shift yourself. Like I said, if something is in front of you and it's hurt and it's crying, turn into the Pisces, or a Cancer, or a Libra. These people, Cancers, they feel, they're sympathetic, they're just sensitive, they're beautiful, they're good parents, But if a situation needs someone to be hard-headed and stern and super focused, an Aries, you know, or you know, a Virgo or a Capricorn, you know, stuff like that. Don't forget your power, Pisces. Sorry that I kept rambling on that topic, but something, the messages kept pushing energy into that. Know your power, know who you are. Okay, you are creative. You dedicate yourself to people. You are the dreamer. Without the dream, you cannot manifest. You can be a creator, a builder, or a doer, or action. But if you don't have a business plan or you don't know what you're building, you can just build and build and build and not even know what the hell you're doing. But again, if you dream, 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 and don't manifest it into reality, then it's kind of a waste of energy too. But again, if you switch into a Pisces and dream and dream and dream, when you're done dreaming and you created your business plan and what you want to know, then shift over to a sign that creates more action, like a fire sign, you know, or manifest it into reality. Switch over to an earth sign. Know your power. Okay, that's what it's telling you right here. Look, beneath the surface lies great bounty. Okay, so beneath the Pisces, you have 11 other zodiac signs that you can learn about. All the 11 zodiacs. Watch what's going to happen. Pisces, I give you that as a homework. Take the time to learn about the weakness and the strengths of all the other 11 signs. And you're going to see that you hold that power within yourself. All of the other 11 are in you. Okay? The air, the earth, water, fire. I mean, it's all in you. Please look into this. This is going to create, watch, manifestation. Okay? So like I said, you have a Pisces here. And let's say you have a Capricorn here. 9, 10, 11. They work together. Okay, this person is thinking of the future, of how the house or how a home should look like or feel like, how a relationship should, you know, all of this stuff. That Pisces is dreaming about it. But look, you shifted into a Capricorn in your present energy. And I was just telling you. And you can look for a Capricorn that's going to help you. But they're always going to have, they're always going to be some kind of a attachment when some other ones help you. But when you shift into a Capricorn, which is right here, you get to manifest your material harvest. Okay? Now, it's also telling you, be careful. Not to sway back and forth too much. Take your time, continue your path, even though everyone's used to a path being on down on earth. A path could be here like so this is a very beautiful card, because what they're doing is they're allowing you to see your strength. They're allowing you to see how, with you being an open Pisces versus a rigid Pisces, you can accomplish anything. There's no stopping you. There's no fear. If like I said, if you need to get from point A to point B, and this is too much for a Pisces because it could be too emotional, shift yourself to a Capricorn. Capricorns are good at climbing mountains. Right? Shapeshifter. Pisces. Use that energy. Look, it's all in beneath the surface. This great bounty. So sometimes some Pisces can be closed-minded and be in just the realm of Pisces, and that can cause them to have all these doors closed, like that one. Because if you don't know how to work with this magic, they're not going to show you. It's until you learn all the other 11 zodiacs and know how to shift to them. But always go back to that beautifulness when, you know, when the time is right, at home or when you're ready to go to bed or whatever. But in the morning, shift yourself back to a Capricorn or back to people who manifest earth sign, again, Capricorn, Virgo, a Capricorn, yes, or Taurus, and get these things done, the material harvest. And once you do all this, then you can always shift back to Pisces. But we need you to remember that you have the ability to shift and use it. Even a fish, I think it's the clownfish, and the other one is the sheephead fish. I believe the sheephead start as females and they switch over to males. Okay? Even the organs and the reproductive system also shifts over. That's a fish, that's a Pisces, right? So you think about it. The clownfish is the same. It's if there's a whole school of clownfish and they're all males, guess what? The oldest male transforms and shifts itself and it turns into a female, including their organs. And now they're able to reproduce with this female, even though it was a male at one point. That is the power of the Pisces. Sure, as your normal Pisces, we have two fish. That's it. Look deeper into that. A fish is cool, but you could be a catfish and you can swallow. You could be a barracuda and attack, or you could be a cute little, I don't know, any kind of fish. But the thing with the fish is it has that ability to transform, to mutate from a male to a female. How do you do that? Even the organs. It's very interesting. Look into it. Pisces, look into it. How the clownfish shifts from male to female. And the other one is sheephead, the sheephead fish. I'm telling you, they start as female and they look pretty scary. And then they shift over to a male and even their teeth become smaller and finer. And you'll be surprised, watch. And that's what the power of the Pisces is. But a lot of Pisces don't know that. They just think we're fish and we have no power. All we do is swim away. And also, the fish is represented in Christianity. Also, when you have the two fish, they actually look like your eyes. They are the eyes, the vision. And it makes sense that the Pisces are known for being visionary. Because again, when you put two of those fish together like this, it actually looks like a pair of eyes. The fish have I can't even do it with my hand. Oh, you know what? I have a piece of paper. I never normally do this, but I have to for this Pisces. Okay, Pisces, look. You got one fish. Oh my God. It's hard to scribble like this. And then you have another fish. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to do a little better. Sorry, it's hard to. Okay, let's see here. All right. It's like the number 8 that's split. Pisces was able to split that manifestation, the 8, right? The infinity sign. Oh, does that make sense? Okay. So this infinite sign, the Pisces was able to split it, and it looks like two fish. But it represents, the vision, and this is the nose. Sorry, I was trying to draw here and I can't even do that. But doesn't that look like eyes? Sorry, the Pisces is their eyes. Anyway, visionary. You do your own homework, Pisces. Excuse me, I have to make sure none of this stuff falls. But look, choose wisely. Okay, manifest. Yeah. You are the manifestors, but manifest it. Let's see. Don't manifest anything that you can manifest on this planet, on this earth. Manifest something that's different. Okay, you already know the earth. You have 11 of the Zodiac's power, and then you have the 12. So why manifest stuff that you can manifest here on earth? To me, these are underwater, and that represents like illusion or delusion. This is you manifesting. This is the Pisces. Manifest these two, not these. This would be a new house, a new boyfriend, girlfriend, no, this is soul connection, infinite power, the power of the universe, love, spirituality, faith. Like this kind of stuff is beautiful. Like this is kind of like, again, an illusion. Like, oh, a perfect house, a perfect car, a perfect whatever. When you set these off, these are set in gold. These birds represent gold, a material that's hard. It transfers electricity. It doesn't corrode. It doesn't oxidize. It's above the air and it's heading towards the universe, towards the Holy Spirit. These are like things that will hold you down, that will ground you, but in a bad place. It's like, because you can be fooled. Okay, I have the best house, the best car, the best this best job. I'm the best, and okay. Well, so what's next? If you're the best, what's next? Nothing, I guess, right? So these two are very interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but these are the most important ones. So I'm going to leave it up to you because I can't tell you what you should, suggest or manifest, because it's not up to me, it's up to you. This person tried to manifest on its horse and tried to do it real fast, and it didn't work. So now the horse and everyone the spirit is taking him back to his tent so he can take the time to meditate, to focus on what it wants, focus on what it needs, and when it's done, it's going to leave it all to the universe. It's like this, Pisces. Here's another analogy. Maybe you put in 7 wishes, out of 7, 2 are coming true, the most important ones. So I would say write down what you are choosing your future to look like. Do you want your own business? Do you want to work for a good company? What is it that you want? And when you tell the universe, there's 2 of them that are going to be granted. Okay? And when that happens, take the time to put the work in, but not where you have to. More like, ooh, I want to do this. This is fun. This is my future. I can sense this. I can feel this. This is a beautiful feeling. I can't believe this is happening to me. I realize that I do have to put in all the work, but I didn't expect so much to come back because, I'm trying to be humble and kind. But don't forget that when you do, and the universe wants to give return, receive it. Don't be afraid. You've been putting in the work. Say, thank you, I deserve this because I put in the work. Don't say, thank you, I haven't done anything, but okay, no. Thank you, I have put in the work. Spirituality, faith, manifestation, paying attention to the synchronicities, paying attention to the signs. Like, that's you putting in the work. And so when you do this, the universe is going to make sure that when you take action, it's through passion. And because passion to me means that you love what you're doing, right? So when you've made a couple of wishes, let's say you 7 wishes, 2 of them came true. And those 2 wishes are the most influential in your life, that again, when you work, it doesn't feel like work because this is your passion. When you, it's like you do yours and the spirit and universe will do theirs. You do your work, they'll do their work. Okay? So, make those wishes. Manifest these things. Write them down. Business plan. Short 2-year plan, a 5-year plan. Where is your life going to be in 2 years? Where do you want it to be in 2 years? You have to let the universe know. You have to be clear. Clear as gold. Okay? Pure as gold. The purer your wishes are, the more they're going to come true. The more ego and vain they are, they protect you, they love you, they don't want you to go through that. Okay? So if you don't get all your wishes, but you get to work with those, you'll be surprised. You will be surprised, Pisces. And as the universe is my witness. Okay? Passion. Because when you put work in through the energy of passion, the universe goes, oh, these people appreciate that. This person's appreciating what I'm doing. So I'm going to give them more. But if you just put in the wish and you don't want to put any work, or you make your wishes and you're like, oh, why do I have to do this? Hey, you're going to get that same nasty reaction back. But when you make your wishes and you keep putting in the work with love, then the universe goes, oh, well, this person is grateful. I'm going to continue giving this person what it wants, right? But if you make wish and you bitch and bitch and bitch, well, the universe is going to say, huh, ungrateful little bastard. He's, spoiled brat or something. But give and take and give. Yin yang, you do, they do. You're doing this, Pisces. You're working with spirit. So this is how they need you. You tell them what you want, and they'll give it to you, and then you are grateful and enjoy what they gave you. Okay, all right, you guys. Well, I appreciate your time. Please don't forget to revisit my channel or visit my website at lovethyselftarot.com. Email me at lovethyselftarot@gmail.com. Thumbs up, a subscription would be great, or a little comment I would appreciate. Now, I am offering a free 15-minute reading to my subscribers for the month of April. So if you are interested, please email me at lovethyselftarot@gmail.com. And I need 3 things. First, middle, last name. I need your birth date, and I need the question or the topic that you're interested in. And then what I'll do is I'll email you back with a reading, with your name and your birth date and everything that is strictly for you, instead of a general reading. And we'll go from there. Okay? So, again, Pisces, this is a general reading. There's millions of Pisces in the world. So if this resonates with you, hey, thank you. If it doesn't, give it some time. I would say mid-May sometimes. Give time for this energy to unravel. Don't expect this to happen tomorrow, but in a week or 2 or 3. Okay? So, again, general reading. But for those Pisces who this resonates, good job. You know what has to be done now. For the Pisces who are beginning their spiritual path, keep doing what you're doing. You will eventually end up here. Again, no negative cards, all happy energy. It's like everyone is doing their best at this time. They're releasing the old, they're releasing and they're surrendering to the universe. And the universe is super happy to give back. They're like, finally, I can work with my children. Because if the universe is our father, our mother and father, then, why not communicate with the universe all the time if that is your mother and father? Okay? So, they only want the best for you. They brought you into this world for a reason, and they want the best for you. Now, you can get out of control yourself, not you, Pisces, but as people. But if you reconnect yourself with spirit, with your mother and father, they will continue to look out for you, to give you the best that you deserve. If you're a good kid, if you're a spoiled brat, they might whip you into shape, but only for your own good. Your parents would do stuff and tell you, don't do that just because you could burn yourself or you could, get hurt. They don't say don't do that just because they want to. No, it's because you can get hurt. So, reconnecting with the universe is your mother and father out there. It's the energy of both. Okay? I love you, Pisces. Have a beautiful day.